Hello everyone, in this video we will talk to you about ways to earn money on ByBit, the most basic, in which even a beginner will understand, so that you can understand as simple as possible how exactly you can earn on this exchange weighs a large number. So let's talk about all of them in order. The most basic way, this I think everyone understands, it's just the most common holding cryptocurrency for this. We go to the trading section, continuous trading, and buy some cryptocurrency. Let's say the same Bitcoin, enter the amount of Bitcoin that we need, let's say in 0.5 thousandths. It turns out we have $200 for the amount. You can also buy it by entering here the amount that is in the sum we enter, just let's say $300, and it will calculate the amount immediately by itself to us here. After that, we click buy Bitcoin and we will have an order to sell at this price. When the price reaches this value, we will buy for this amount of Bitcoins. Or you can take on the market immediately. Put the market, enter the same amount for which we want to buy, let's say, the same $30, click buy Bitcoin, and the transaction will happen instantly. We will get Bitcoin for this amount, but the price will not be exactly this $40,086, but perhaps a little higher, because if we, let's say, buy out all the Bitcoins that are at this price, they will go further at a less favorable price for us, just to make the entire volume of the transaction for you to check accordingly. Then we sit with this cryptocurrency to hold it, and when it grows, we sell. I think we're clear on that. The second way, similar to that, is trading. That is, we do not wait for some period of time, there in a month, 2 months, and so on, but we just study, respectively. For this you need to understand, read some articles, or watch YouTube videos about trading good, yes, to understand the technical indicators, and just understand how it works. But in brief, just how it works. Yes, you bought, the price rose a little bit. You sold, look at some levels or look what people say, other people. Yes, let's say, if you don't know anything, but you have a blogger subscribed to, who is a trader, or rather, who tells you about the spreads. You do it all according to them. In this case, you can immediately, imagine, as you bought, go to the section, let's say, here is the limit and place an order to sell. Let's say you bought at the market price, and there are people telling you that it would be good to sell at 48,000. You immediately put out the same volume that you had, or the amount of 300, as in buying it works. For this amount of Bitcoin will be sold at this price, at the value of order price, and then, when Bitcoin falls again, you buy it again, and so on. Then there is such a thing as a trading bot. In essence, it is the same thing that we just talked about. Yes, that is, we buy, sell. But the only difference is that the bot will do it all for you. That is, you will configure it and use it. I have on this channel separate videos on how to configure a trading bot. However, in brief, let's go straight through now. We will touch upon such bots as Futures Grid Bot and Spot Grid Bot. Futures Grid Bot, you will trade on futures with the help of the bot. There is a preset strategy which is recommended to you by the exchange itself. It is best to take a neutral strategy. Why? Because a neutral strategy will allow them to earn on the growth of Bitcoin, as well as on its fall, and thus, when the market is in a sideways, yes, that is, as now, the price is very much up and down. Well, in principle, now there is a bullish trend. In principle now, there is a bullish trend. In principle now, there is a bullish trend, such, in its infancy still, but just so far in the On the bot's homepage, click here, and you will see all the current values of this bot. Further, if you want to trade in the same way, but not using a machine, but repeating other people, you can do it in the following way. Go to the copy trading section. It is located here, copy trading. Choose a person who suits you and start repeating trades after them. How to choose a suitable person? In order to repeat trades after him, choose all the masters of trading. Put a check mark here to show you only those masters who are available to you. See the sample, let's say, for 30 days and look here, respectively. His income in percent, income in amounts, income, the number of deals completed in plus, and the income of people who are subscribed to him. You open it and see if it suits you or not. Actually, if you're a beginner and you don't want to go into detail, just make sure he trades primarily in coins, like Bitcoin and V, yeah. So this one, for example, This person has a lot of obscure coins, plus they have huge leverage. That is, it can be quite risky to repeat their trades. You need to look for people who trade without large leverage and trade on the same Bitcoin, Ethereum, and so on. Here, for example, we can't watch this. You have to subscribe first to see it. And here you can also find people who trade not just spot or not just shoulder trading, but set up their own trading bots. You check the box here and select Trading Bot, and you will see people who create trading bots. Suitable for you? We can't watch this one in particular because it forbids those who are not subscribed to it in advance to watch it. I also try to take them on this side because the point is to hide people who are not subscribed to you, right? Let them look first before deciding whether to subscribe or not, which they're all lurking here with these bots for some reason. Let's say he's not hiding. He's got a bot, and you can customize that bot. If you subscribe to it, you can click on the copy. You can choose what you want to copy. He trades, it turns out, on shoulders and trades on bots. You set the bot and enter the amount, click copy now, and the bot, which you could customize here, in the trading bot section, which we have already talked about, you will customize with its help. And, accordingly, you can watch everything, and in case you find someone suitable for you, watch him. You see good PNL and subscribers. In principle, a large number of deals are not bad. You can watch not for 7 days, of course, but for 90. Everything is in the pluses. The only thing is that he has, you see, high leverage. It is better if you copy his strategy to lower this leverage, and you can also watch his subscribers. Here you can watch subscribers, the number of subscribers who trade in plus, and you can watch subscribers who trade with him in minus. As you can see, he does not have some monstrous, yes, minus numbers. The most I saw there, 270%, the biggest figure, but this is a short period of time, in 4 days. Plus I assume that this person had a large leverage, this one also, but you see that's why there is such a huge drop. So when you copy the strategy, do not set a large leverage. Just enter the amount here, for which you want to trade, and you can also use additional settings. Here for some reason it is not possible to set advanced copy mode so that you can set it yourself. That is, here in the margin mode section, you can set leverage. For some reason here, he does not set it specifically. Apparently he himself personally set such a ban. You can set it, here you can set it once that the margin was not large. You can set this, your own leverage and put units everywhere. So our risks will be reduced to a minimum because we will not have big losses. That is, we will earn less than this person. But at the same time we will not reach any liquidation and will not lose our funds. I.e., we enter the amount in all settings, copy it, done. We go further. A huge section for earning. Further, it is ByBit Turn. ByBit Turn allows you to earn by staking your cryptocurrency. What it is? You bought it, let's say, on the spot. You put it into staking. It's analogous to a bank deposit. You deposit it, and while it's in it, you earn certain interest. We choose ByBit Savings here. As the most common type of staking on this exchange, we choose what currency we want. Let's say Bitcoin, yes. And then we choose whether we want to invest it for a flexible term or for a fixed term. For a fixed term APR, we know in advance, i.e., we will know exactly how much we want. So we know exactly how much we will get. Let's say we put Bitcoin for 30 days, and after 30 days, we will get about 2% of the amount we invested. If the staking is flexible, here they write 6%. In fact, it is different. You see, it depends on how much money you invested. I.e., in fact, if you invest a lot of money, it will be about 1%. I mean, the exchange will not give you 6% just like that. You choose. Click Stake Now. Enter the amount you want to invest. Agree with the terms. Click Stake Now. Everything. You will have an open staking, and you can withdraw your funds from both fixed and flexible staking at any time. The difference is that if you withdraw your funds from flexible, you get your money immediately, plus what you have earned for staking. And in case of fixed staking, if you withdraw your funds before the specified date, you will not get the percentage of earnings. That's it. You just get your money back. Further, in the same section there is such a thing as Ethereum 2 and 0 liquidity staking. How it works. You change your Ethereums to liquid Ethereums, which will allow you to earn 4 and 7% APR. And you can also trade them back at any time, at the same rate of 1 Ethereum to 1 Sterling, in case you're buying and holding Ethereum, yeah, I think it makes a lot of sense to buy it and make money on it as well. Moving on, there's also liquidity mining. Liquidity mining will allow us to make money by lending our money to the exchange. It's basically the same thing as staking. In staking, your money is just frozen. But here, your money is used by the exchange for people to exchange. So for example, you want to exchange Bitcoin for USDT. They take your Bitcoin's USDT and help him to make the exchange. Because of this, you, respectively, then get a reward. The exchange is big. That is, in such a situation that it cannot, when you on request, to return you your coins cannot be. So it's pretty safe to post. It's best to invest not one of the two coins, yes, in a pair, and evenly, that is, let's say, at the current rate we look, there is one Bitcoin, we have 44,000, so we will get money in Bitcoin and in USDT. If we grow Bitcoin, well, and we get Bitcoin, we get more money. In the case if Bitcoin falls, we get the same amount of USDT, it's fixed, and it will partially cover our potential expenses from the fact that the exchange rate is falling, yes, so it's best to do this. Well, I personally think it's best to do it in a pair. Of course, it's up to you. And in no case should you put cross shoulders. Again, we don't need it. Unnecessary risk. We don't need unnecessary risks, if not necessarily, if they don't bring us super profits at all. In principle, of such basic ways to earn money, this is probably all. Many are a little bit more complicated. There are more complicated things in futures. There are options, there are luncheon pools. You can say about it, in principle, a little bit briefly. Luncheon pool is when, for some reason now there is nothing in luncheon pool. I do not understand. There is not a single project now. Yes, I will tell you briefly about lunch pools, just right from here. When new projects are added to the exchange, you can post your money, as in the usual staking, but you will not get your money and interest to them, but you will get some part of the new coin, which sooner or later will be poured ByBit. You thus, as it were, show your interest in the project, the worst that can happen. In this case, you just get coins that will be worth quite little. Here, about the other ways, I think. So briefly will not work. It will be necessary to record a separate video. So that's all for now. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. If there are any questions, write them in the comments. I will answer everything. See you in the new videos. Bye.